Hey guys, it's James, and we are the Rambling Dasher. Welcome to another episode of Dashing in the Dark. So in this episode, we're going to do some more ride-alongs, doing DoorDash, accepting orders, declining orders, except tonight, we are not declining orders. We started out with an acceptance rate of 75, and we are going to accept all orders. Painstakingly accept all orders until we get to 85%. It doesn't seem like it would be that many orders, but the way AR works is that you have to knock off 10 declines. Well, I only have 25 declines over the past... Oh, I missed frickin' turn. Sorry. I only have 25 declines over the past 100. And so, yeah, we are struggling to knock them off. So this is part 2 of today's Wednesday Dash. Moving into the nighttime issue or version or whatever episode, Dashing in the Dark. We started out today with 75% on our AR, and FYI, we have just accepted an order to Panda Express, and for $7.75 for like 4 or 5 miles. So this will be our 10th order today, and our AR has only budged up 2 points. Let me get over to the ratings. So we started out at 75. We are at 77 right now. Our other ratings, our completion rate is at 99. On time rate is at 85. And that's up considerably over the last couple of weeks since they turned that on time rate. Since they fixed it and made it useful. I've gone from like 67, 68 up to 85. So I did have one late one today. My deliveries in the last 30 days is at 184. My customer rating is at 4.99, and lifetime deliveries at 28.54. So we're doing pretty good. Oh, Panda Express. I'm about to pass up the entrance here. So, but yeah, so we're going to get out there and do our best to accept all the orders and see where that takes us. The reality tonight is I've got $53.55 worth of orders, and it has been right at 4 hours so far today. So, and that's $53 of DoorDash pay, including base pay and tips, but I've also gotten $14 in cash tips. So 53 plus 14 is 67. So 67 is not too bad compared to 53. So $67 after 4 hours, not up there at $20 an hour, but somewhere around 15 bucks an hour or so, maybe. I don't know, I can't do math. It's over 15, so because 15 times 4 would be 60, so I'm at 67. So yeah, anyway, all right, I'm gonna run into Panda Express. You hang out right there, and it will seem like a second or less when I come back. Alright guys, so we have picked up this order from Panda Express. It is going to a hotel or motel, maybe. The La Quinta Inn. I don't, maybe I've been to La Quinta before. Few and far between, but good night. I don't know what the deal is. This car's wheels are squealing. So The GPS has been jacking me over all night long, trying to take me long ways around. And it's just saying 7 minutes to go back on the freeway on the access road, go up to the overpass, but then go to the back roads and go over to Bryant. But now I'm cutting back through the Kroger parking lot. It took a minute and half a mile off the delivery. So and we are gonna get there somehow, some way. We're gonna get there, and we're gonna try to get there before DoorDash says that I'm supposed to be there, because now I don't know if they've figured it out yet, but they said in an email a week or so ago when it came out with the on-time rate information, that your on-time rate will also determine if you get priority orders. So not only do I have platinum status, I'm trying to get my on-time rate to be up there so that if there's competition amongst platinum status drivers for good orders, then I want to have a high on-time delivery in addition to being a platinum driver, so I can get all the big orders when I'm dashing. So that's one little hint for you in this particular market. So if you happen to be dashing, you're in a market that's saturated with drivers, or not enough restaurants. I don't know if I can help you with not enough restaurants, because there's plenty of restaurants here, but there's a lot of drivers here. People come from Little Rock to deliver here. I met a guy the other day, really nice dude, but he drives an hour and a half from South Arkansas all the way to this area to DoorDash every day. Well, I don't know about, I guess every work day maybe, I don't know. But I found that to be pretty fascinating, that he comes here. Oh, sorry. And yeah, he said he makes about $150 to $200 every single day. And I'm like, that's not too bad. I mean, considering, I don't know what time he leaves. I'm sure he's got, I don't know. It sounds like, obviously, it's his only job. He said he drops his granddaughter off at school at like 9:30. So I'm assuming either daycare or some kind of summer thing. And he gets up here, so I don't know if he drops her off at 8 and gets up here by 9:30. That might have been what he said. But then he dashes all day, and I don't know what time he goes back home, but you would like to think he doesn't just, I don't know, maybe. I don't know what it's like to dash on weekdays and how much money you can make on a weekday dash. I know for me, I'm dashing 6 hours in the evening time, and $100 in about 6 hours. Sometimes you get a little bit more, sometimes you get a little bit less, but somewhere probably within 90 to 120 would be a fair 6 hour window in the evening time here. This is a hotel. I don't think I have been to this La Quinta before. It actually looks pretty nice. I don't know. Maybe I have. Oh yeah, I have been here. Alright, I'm gonna go figure out what it takes to deliver this, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, that was $7.75, which put us up to $61.30. And now we are headed to Papa John's for like a $8 and some change order. So Papa John's, don't fail me now. Come on, dude. It's after 8 o'clock. Hopefully they aren't that busy. I'm gonna follow the GPS to go the back way, like back around this way and come around on the top side. Maybe give them a little bit of extra time to get their order ready. So Papa John's, and when they're busy, and they ain't getting an order in very quick, that's for sure. Pick up by 8:23. It takes me 3 minutes to get there, so. And I got slow cars with a speeding car behind it, so I gotta wait on both of them. So yeah, so what I say, 61 plus 14, I'm at $75. So $75, and it was 4 hours and 15 minutes, I think. So yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Alright, I'm at this Papa John's on the back side. I'm going to drive around and find a spot, and I will be right back. Alright guys, we got a couple pizzas loaded up. Alright. The general vicinity of where we are going. I'm going to have to break out the dashing in the dark light. It's motion. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. It looks like I left it on, and we aren't getting a lot of light out of it. So I may have to replace the batteries. Oh well. I don't know. It shouldn't be out of light, even if I left it on, because it is a motion detector. So even if I left it on for a couple days, it turns itself off. There, now it brightened up. So I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, alright, so we're delivering this pizza. It's a little bit away, so dang it, I don't know what's going on. It won't stay in its position. And it shines right in my eyes when it falls over. Okay. We are 5 miles away, 11 minutes. So this one puts us, it was like $8. Sheesh, I can't do that. I've forgotten how much we were at, 75-ish or so. So this will put us at 83 maybe. $83, $84. But yeah. Alright. Well, we got 10 minutes. I'm going to take a little break and catch up with you guys on the back side of this delivery and let you know the particulars of what it was, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, so we just dropped that one off. The dude came out and picked it up at the car, so that was nice. Hopefully there's not a ditch on my head there. There's nobody parked behind. That says it was $8.25. It was $3.25 plus a $5 tip, so much appreciated. $69.55. In 4 hours and 36 minutes, we've accepted 11 out of 11 orders today. 69 plus 14 would be what, 83? So $83.55 is what we've made today, counting our cash tips. So yeah, not too bad so far. We've still got about an hour and 20 minutes, and we still need, what did I say, 83? So we still need $17. So $17 in the next hour and 20. That seems doable. But we got to get back into town and make that happen. So I don't know exactly. No. I'm not too far out, but still, I'm not going to get any orders out here. Or if I did, it would probably be a cash order, because maybe people don't have cash orders turned on. So, let's see. Alright, so I've seen some chatter on some Facebook groups and that talking about cash orders and what is a cash order. So I'll just tell you right now, a cash order is there's a switch inside your delivery preferences to be able to accept cash orders. And there's a $6 Dairy Queen. I will accept it. It's 3.5 miles. Part of the delivery is 1.4 from right here. So cash orders, basically you can turn the switch on, and if there's any vendors out there, restaurants that will do cash orders, then DoorDash pays them. The customer pays you, but you pay DoorDash, right? So ultimately you get paid cash for the whole order and you get to keep the cash, but DoorDash takes that cash minus any tip they may have given you, but the customer pays you the rate plus tip of whatever they're supposed to pay you. Now let's say the order is $40 and they pay you $45, right? Well, $40 is DoorDash's money, so they will subtract it out of the money they owe you for that week. So it'll just pull right out, and you'll see in your when you go to look at your pay every week, you'll see the money you've made minus the money for cash orders, and that's the money they're gonna pay you when they send you your money, however they send you your money. But the $5 that you got as a tip, so the 45 out of the 40, no one knows. DoorDash doesn't know about that, so that just goes in your pocket, right? So that's your $5 tip. Plus, on top of that, usually DoorDash will give you a, wow, those people just flat out ran a red light. Didn't even slow down. They drove around me to run the red light. That was quite crazy. I still can't get over that. I mean, dude. So anyway, I don't know what So DoorDash will pay you I'm going to say a normal base pay. And I feel like they've been doing better about distance cash orders and not just making them $2 for everything. So if you got to go 6-7 miles, then you might get a $4 to $6 base pay on that DoorDash, in addition to getting whatever cash tip you might get. So that works out pretty good. If you can get a DoorDash base pay order on a cash order and the customer gives you a decent tip, then you kind of double up there a little bit. Now, you just never know with that stuff. And fingers crossed. Oh Lord, Dairy Queen is backed up. They got cars around the block. So fingers crossed I head into Dairy Queen and they got this thing ready. But they are notorious for not starting the order till you walk in the door. But anyway, alright. That's basically the nuts in a nutshell. And they got all the parking lots except for the very end one full as well. Which is the one I don't like because it's sitting in a big puddle of water. Alright. I'm going to go grab this order. If you have any questions about cash payments, drop them in the comments and we'll catch up with you after a while. Alright guys, we have this DQ order loaded up and we are headed out as usual. Not started till I got there, so we shall see what happens with that. We are going to some apartments on the other side of the freeway, so we got to get there. Alright, so turned my light off, so there we go. Dashing in the dark. I got 4 laughy faces from this guy because I sent him a meme that says thanks for the free food. And then it says, ha, I'm just kidding. I'm on the way. I do need to break out and dig around and find some more memes that I like, because the ones I have are old to me. I've been using them for a year, and switch them out. I don't switch them out, I just try to send different ones. But I'm sure that I send the same ones to to the same people all the time. So I don't want to be whatever. I don't know. What I do need to do is I just need to come up with pictures that shows me eating food from different restaurants, and then put a caption under them. Like, I got a bag and I'm sitting here, someone takes a picture of me in the car eating food from like Sonic or food from Burger King or Taco Bell, and then I just send them that picture saying, thanks for the free food. I just wonder, I mean, this is basically what this meme says, thanks for the free food, but it's, you know, I almost think that would be, that might be an endeavor that I shoot for there, because I just think that's funny as all get out. And people may not think it's funny, but it's funny to me. And I think that people were like, oh, this dude went to some trouble to get that particular meme set up of himself eating food from that restaurant, making it look like I'm eating their food. I think I will do that. Maybe I just take one photo of me eating food and Photoshop it to all the different restaurants. That would probably be the better thing to do. Instead of me spending all that money on all that fast food. See if I can get my daughter to do that for me. I think that is hilarious. Hilarious. Alright. Dang it. I hate this one here. It's on the back side. Why did it take me to this side? Is there a drive-thru up there? Well, no. I hate these. I hate these apartments, to tell you the truth. They are absolutely asinine. Oh, and there's no freaking parking spots. Alright, I guess I'm gonna drive around. He did say he's on the fountain side. I just don't think I can get there from here. What does he say? No need to knock, building on the back side by the fountain. Alright, so we will go back over there. I was thinking, there's one place in this apartment or a different apartment where, I think it's on some other apartments, where there's parking on the back side of the apartment, there's parking on the front side of the apartment, and yeah, so this is not that one because there's a big old fountain behind it in between two different apartments. So it did take me to the right place. I just thought I would try to outsmart it. Alright guys, I will be right back. Alright guys, we are at 75.55 plus 14 puts us at $89. $89, and we already have another $9 plus order. That's going to take a little while to deliver, but let's see, I think it was like 7 miles or so taking it to Alexander, and we are 4 minutes away here, 1.7, so yeah, still got a little bit of delivery to it, but it puts us oh so close to hitting our $100 on a Wednesday night. So another good dash for Wednesday. So far anyway. So we are doing a special Wednesday, and maybe a special the next time. I don't know if I'm gonna do tomorrow or Friday yet. Just depends on the kid. If he wants to come over, we're gonna watch. We've been watching Mission Impossible, and we are up to we've watched number 5. And we both agree, my girlfriend, she's seen them all. We've not seen any of them. Now we started and we got to number 1 like 2 or 3 years ago. And then I started again and watched 1, 2, and 3 with my girlfriend. And he was like, okay, well, let's watch this again. So we started over at 1 again. And now we're up to 5. And we got to watch 6 and 7. And none of us have seen number 8. So anyway, I and my son both agree that number 5 was the best of all of them so far that we've seen. Number 1 was okay. Number 2, number 3, but number 2, 3, and 4 were not near as good. Number 5 was pretty good. So we're hoping good things from 6 and 7. And then there's 8. So we'll see what happens. So this is going to Logan, so right off the freeway. I don't have to go onto the streets or anything. I can just bypass the main street here in Bryant Reynolds Road and pull right into Logan's off the freeway. So looking forward to that. So we are here. It wasn't that far away, really. I'm gonna run in, we'll pick this up, we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we got 8 miles, 13 minutes. I don't know how far we gotta go down the freeway, but it's quite a bit of a 8 miles. So anyway, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Cooling over the next few days. That'll be nice. Probably when they say it's cooling over the next few days, they just mean that it's going to be 95. 95 degrees. All right, so let's see where we have to get off the freeway when we get up on the freeway. So this is the second reply that this person has made to my messages. So we got to get off at an Alexander exit, which is good. So it's not all the way into Little Rock at this time of night. I am going to exit and go into my settings and say pause orders after delivery so that I can get back into town. I don't want to get any deliveries down there at all. So, alright, so dashing in the dark, this is what it's like. Freeway noise, my mic and my receiver batteries are running low, so they're plugged into the external batteries. Hopefully they are going to charge. I don't know, let's see. Yeah, they both have a solid red light, which means they're charging, and they have a solid blue light, which means they're charging. Now this one, I keep monkeying with it and the red light goes off. So, I don't know, and I jiggle it and it comes back on. So, hopefully our mic does not go out, because I've been having a little issues with that as of late. And I'm very tempted to just go out there and buy me another mic. So, I need to take this call and we'll be right back. Alright, well, nothing really happening at the house. So, just wondering what time am I going to be home. I'm hoping to be done before 10 o'clock tonight. If I can get this one delivery, hey, if they even sent me an extra tip, I would quit right now. Don't anticipate it, but I think I only need $2 or $3 extra, so if I got one extra tip, I don't know if there's been a wreck here. There's 2 cars, one on each side of the road with flashing hazard lights on, and backed up cars, and then people running. Now there's 4 cars I see with flashing lights, and people running across the street, and one of the cars just left. So I don't know what happened here. Hope everybody is okay. All right. Well, so this is how it goes with dashing in the dark. We get a late order to like 10 miles away. That seems to be the case a lot of times. But even so, this is the interesting thing with today's dashing is like I accepted every single order because I'm on a journey to take my AR from 75 to 85. And so I started today and said I'm going to accept every single order. So I've taken 2. Well, really, I've taken probably 3 no-tip orders. One of them was like $4 and something, but it had a long delivery, and I didn't know it didn't have a tip. Well, and then they also gave me $8, so that was nice. And then another no-tip order gave me $6. So therefore, I got $14 in cash tips, so that was nice. For those people. So they've kind of bailed me out on some of my orders today. And it kind of also, I don't know, I'm still very hesitant on $2 to $5 orders. Because I just know that the vast majority of them will sink me. And the only real way they sink me is the fact that I can't get 4 orders in an hour if I'm taking $5 orders. And I need $20 an hour, right? I don't need $20 an hour, but you kind of want to stay on this pace of $20 an hour to try to hit $100 in 6 hours. And ideally you go for 120 in 6, but I may have done that a couple times, but that's a rare event. Alright, so okay, so we are back in the middle of, I think this might be called Shannon Hills, maybe, I'm not real sure, but it's kind of what I would just say is southwest Little Rock. Probably one of the farthest southwest corners you could be. Oh shit, that's not a driveway. Sorry, people. They've got the weirdest entrance there. They have this round thing in the middle of the road, and little do you know, you're supposed to go around that and turn into a divided road there. So yeah, I didn't do a very good job of that tonight. I went to the left of it and realized there's cars coming out there, and it's a divided road, so I had to go swing my car to the right and then to the left to go into that divided road. So yeah. Okay, this place is way back up in here. I don't know if I've ever been this far back in this neighborhood. Probably, but it's been a while. Alright, I'm gonna find this house, get this food delivered, and we will be right back. Alright guys, so that person just left me what I think to be a $2 tip. So I'm in the order here. It was a $4.25 base pay with a $5.50 tip. If I continue dashing, I'm gonna say resume dash $87.30 plus 14 in cash tips puts us at 101. I'm just getting a bad light here with this light. It's not wanting to stay. So I am totally okay with that. Now I can't get the app to open. Really? And we are going to go in and exit now in dash. So it tells us total was $87.30, 5 hours and 25 minutes. So we had $87.30 plus an additional $14 in cash, which put us at the $101.30 mark. We did 13 out of 13 offers. Hold on. For some reason, my light is not wanting to work very well tonight. And it's just not wanting to stay up. So, and there it goes. So somehow it's lost its ability to stay put. So, alright. Quit it. Crazy thing. Alright. So 13 out of 13. We are at $188.81 for the 2 nights. Plus $14 is, I don't know what that is, 102. Plus I had a little bit of cash tips from other stuff, so I have no idea. Anyway, so let's I'm gonna pull over here real quick, go over our stats. So our earnings for so far for 2 nights, 8 hours and 34 minutes of active time, 11:49 dash time, 188.81 plus tips. Going out of here to ratings, we went from 75 up still at 77 on, even with 11 completed accepted orders tonight and no declines, we're still at 77%, so we only gained 2%. We're at 99% completion with a 87% on time, so our on time did jump up. 4.99 customer rating and 188 deliveries in the last 30 days. So feel pretty good about that. I'm going to jump back on here and send this person a message saying thanks for the extra tip. So thank you guys for sticking here to the end. please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. And yeah, and we will see you the next dash. So hopefully it's either tomorrow or Friday. So check it out, subscribe, and yeah, you'll see it. So we'll see you then. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.